turtles are one of the best choices for players who want high defense in their build. When faced with a dangerous matchup, the majority of them can retract their legs and head into an almost unbreakable shell. With that in mind, builds such as jaguars and coyotes have a strong enough bite to crack turtle shells, and experienced birds of prey won't waste any time trying to peck open the shell. Instead, they will fly to a high altitude and just let fall damage take out their target for them. So like all defensive builds, this isn't unstoppable by any means. However, some turtles often suspect into sheer bulk and high damage. A turtle's beak is very sharp, and if they spend enough XP on it, these players can unlock a high bite force. If you are an experienced Evolution Life player like me, you probably already know I'm talking about the most viable turtle of them all, the Alligator Snapping Turtle, one of the largest freshwater turtles in the game. These turtle tanks can measure up to 66 centimeters in length and weigh about 40 kilograms, though humans have managed to keep these players in captivity, and those can weigh up to 100 kilograms. A fully leveled up player has almost nothing to worry about, other than the ridiculously overpowered humans. Also, a maxed out alligator does have a bite powerful enough to crack its shell, but they definitely don't prefer doing it, as snapping turtles aren't in their diet. Their claws are the size of human fingers, ridged carapaces and a sharp, serrated beak which can easily slice through muscle and bone to catch loot. These players have a very sneaky strategy. When they want to go fishing, they open their mouths and expose their worm-like tongue, which they move to resemble the wriggling of a worm, something which can be quite irresistible to fish players. When an unsuspecting victim comes close, the snapping turtle snaps the mouth shut incredibly quickly, instantly killing their prey. They can hold their breath for up to 50 minutes, and while fish are its preferred source of EXP, practically anything in its swampy habitat is fair game, and they will eat small mammals, birds, frogs, snakes, snails, worms, clams, crayfish, baby alligators and other turtles. While their bite is certainly powerful, it is nowhere near the strength of the players which spec into max level bite force, such as saltwater crocodiles and great white sharks, having only the bite strength of a human. But, when combined with his meat cleaver-like beak, the bite force of a human is plenty for it to survive. Alligator snapping turtles spend almost their entire playthrough in the aquatic movement zone, with the only real exception being when females need to complete the reproduction quest. Snapping turtles reach sexual maturity at level 11, and because of their solitary behavior, they often have to explore their swampy biome quite a bit before finding a mate. The male player mounts the back of the female and holds the other player's carapace with all 4 feet while mating. Females then travel inland to lay their eggs in sand, similar to sea turtles. As with literally every build in the entire game, the most vulnerable point in an alligator snapping turtles playthrough is the early game. During the start of a snapping turtles playthrough, they break out of their eggshells, often at the same time as the rest of the noobs. Then, similar to new sea turtle players, snapping turtle noobs make a mad dash for the water, trying to not get caught and eliminated by enemy players. In the water, only the luckiest players get to survive the raccoons, large fish and birds. Most snapping turtles who survive to adulthood have a playthrough that lasts over 100 years. Unfortunately, snapping turtles don't have a high intelligence stat, so the wisdom gained from the entire playthrough is quite low. Alligator snapping turtles are still threatened by human actions, but their player base has been growing in the last few years, so pretty soon we could see a huge snapping turtle player base. As it stands right now, I believe the alligator snapping turtle build ranks in A tier. While they are practically unchallenged when maxed out and have high damage and life levels, their vulnerable start and low mobility are a little too glaring for me to place them in anything higher than A tier. Which build would you like to see analyzed on the channel next? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button with an alligator snapping turtle and subscribe to my channel. Share this video with all your snapping turtle friends on social media. Thanks for watching, and just to let you know, the snapping turtle player base once dropped because humans like to eat turtles at the time.